At Real Value IGA Supermarket, we know that every penny counts. That's why we offer 3 amazing ways to save when you shop with us. First, our frequent shopper program gives you exclusive discounts on hundreds of items store-wide. Plus, you can accumulate points that can be redeemed for free groceries and other prizes. Sign up for our frequent shopper program today and start saving. Second, every week we offer deep discounts on a selection of items throughout the store. These weekly savings are a great way to stock up on your favorite essentials. Check out our weekly savings flyer every week to see what's on sale. Finally, our Super Deals program offer rock-bottom prices on items that need to be sold quickly. These Super Deals are a great way to get great deals on fresh produce, meat, and other groceries. Keep an eye out for our Super Deal signs to save big. Real Value IGA Supermarket. 3 great ways to save.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Diamond InterContinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond InterContinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
And of course we are in the land of innovation. All right, and of course like we were telling you, we'll be here, there, and almost everywhere for the next few days. All right, so tonight we are somewhere else, as you know, we organize ourselves. So we want to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. Again, I apologize for the setting for tonight, but don't worry, by next week we should be back to normal. All right, we have a few things to talk to you about, and of course we'll be happy to do so. So we're going to talk about Miss Plus Size Pageant that has put a bitter taste in the mouths of many who were following that pageant that happened a couple weeks ago in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where the contestant from Grenada, Samantha Harris, won that competition. Now we're understanding, after a series of postponed prize-giving ceremonies, that the contestants are yet to receive any sort of compensation or winnings from that pageant. So we're going to talk about that in a while. All right, plans are in place. In fact, the planning is going really good for Kayak Mas 2024. As I understand it, we'll talk more about that. Cabinet reshuffle. And of course, there's going to be the announcement of the portfolios, the positions, and so on. That's going to be taking place on Friday. On Thursday, there will be the swearing in for the ministers and so on. I hear them at home. Ask me, friend, hello, is going to get a position. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, stay right there. And we've got Phil Wheddon, who's here in Grenada, and he started his goalkeeper and coaches clinic. He even went to my old school, Happy Hill Secondary School. It was doing a nice motivational session, and so we're going to talk about that. Kiran James, we're going to talk about Kirani as well and his 2024 season. So we have a couple of things to talk to you about on the program. We want to say hello and welcome to those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. And to the usual suspects who are always on the program, we say hello to you, and we always appreciate you being here on the program. Remember, the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. Of course, we want to say big up to the people at the Beacon Insurance and all the other sponsors on the program. We want to say thank you for so doing. Remember, when we come back, we got some real news in Ole Lili Lolo. All right, and of course, someone sharing tonight's program will receive free credit. Compliments Digicel. That lucky person might just be you. We'll be back.
Our Tri-Island state is rich with history, full of the world's most charismatic people, and an unstoppable force of progress. Grenadians, we have 50 years of achievements to celebrate. Join in the celebration of a lifetime, Grenada's Golden Jubilee, commemorating the anniversary of 50 years of independence. We are marking this milestone with a spectacular series of events honoring our culture, history, and progress. Whether you're at home or abroad, you don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime celebration and find out how you can participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations. You can also stay in the loop on all things Jubilee by following our social media pages. Grenada turns 50. Grenada's 50th independence anniversary. One people, one journey, one future. Be a part of history.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
All right, and of course we say hello again and welcome to all of you who are currently tuned in. And let's get straight into what's making the news for tonight, boy. All right, something that has happened up here. When I say up here, you know what I mean. All right. So let me get that. Let me show you the picture. Where did the here it goes. Right. So you see that nice little picture on your screen right there. Good. So let me tell you about that. All right. The Brooklyn-based Grenada American Ex-Teachers Association, Inc. on Saturday night honored 7 outstanding members of the community for their exemplary service during the 4th annual Yuletide Awards and Gala ceremony. Now, during the ceremony at Nazareth High School in East Flatbush, the association bestowed honors on Ambassador of Diaspora Affairs, that's Mr. Terrence Forrester, Education Awards on Crystal McQueen Taylor, and Carmen Perryman Coward, Community Service Awards on Jenny Marie Pascal, Donna Mitchell, and Jamal Quinton Louison, and Culture Awards on Pamela Date. All right. The honorees also received proclamations and citations from local elected officials, including the House Democratic Minority Leader, that's Hakeem Jeffries, all right, representative for the 8th Congressional District that encompasses parts of Brooklyn and Queens. So we want to say congratulations to them. Good going, good going. You know, when you give service and stuff like that, you know, it comes back to you. So we're saying big up to them, all right? And speaking of big up, did you hear that the Grenada Boys Secondary School now has a new principal? Yes, on your screen right now is the new principal of the Grenada Boys Secondary School. That's Mr. Kenny James. All right, the school made the announcement and made it public via their social media page. All right, he comes with a wealth of education experience. All right, and he's also an old boy, so they ain't going too far. I'm so excited for Mr. James. I think that he has the potential to take the school to the next level. So we are wishing him all the best, Mr. James, all the best. You know, I am really excited to see what you would do with that school. All right, big up, big up, big up. Guys, can you help me congratulate Mr. Kenny James on his new position? Mr. James, principal of that school. And we were telling you, Kayak Mas, boy, we moving, we sticking, boy. So I'm hearing that plans are in place, of course, by now, it should be, isn't it? For the Kayak Mas, we understand that the association there, they are putting, you know, the pieces together. They are putting the pieces together to ensure that there will be a very, very exciting Kayak Mas 2024. Right now, the festivities or the climax days are from the 12th of February to the 13th. All right. Now, there was an event, the actual event was launched back in October. I think it was the end of October last year. All right. And of course, we have a very interesting team working with showcasing our rich culture, your passport to real mass and splendor. And of course, the committee there inviting Grenadians locally and abroad and visitors to come experience a mass of a difference. You understand? One of the safest carnivals that you can experience. Pace, Mikey, pace. We're moving again. We're sticking. So cabinet ministers are to some get a change in position. You understand? You know, the Prime Minister did confirm that there was going to be a cabinet reshuffle. So I pick up, listen, I'm not playing too fast, I pick up a story, you know how them Jamaicans will say pan the internet, that comes from the New Today newspaper. Prime Minister Kiran Mitchell, all right, is bringing in from the Social Development Minister, the former Social Development Minister. That's what I hear from them. Not me that said. They're saying that he is bringing in the former Social Development Minister, that is Delma Thomas, of the former New National Party administration. You understand? They say she's going to be part of the Health Ministry. The reshuffle is taking place this week and will be formally announced on Friday. According to the New Today, an informed source, they like to say that, an informed source told the New Today that Thomas, the Member of Parliament for the rural St. Andrew Northwest constituency, is to become the Minister of Health and Wellness and Religious Affairs. The female parliamentarian, are reading it, Papa? All right? So don't say Mikey, say. The female parliamentarian crossed the floor in May of 2022 following a little thing that she might have had, a little thing, you know, with her former leader, well, with her then leader. He was then the, Honorable Keith Mitchell, you understand? So let's see what's going to happen with that. Now, according to the source, they say the biggest casualty in the cabinet reshuffle will be the St. George's North East Member of Parliament, Ron Wheddon, who will lose his sports and culture portfolio. All right, they say that the decision has been taken by the cabinet of ministers and by the political arm of the Congress to relieve Ron Wheddon of his cabinet responsibilities at this time, and that is to allow him to go back to school to complete his master's degree and this and that and the other and ting. Well, I don't know. Yeah. What else they were saying, boy? The source told the New Today that the Prime Minister Kiran Mitchell has a political plan, which includes making sure that the certain key seats like the St. George's East, St. David South, St. George, and Carrick and Pidmontic will remain in the hands of the NDC in any future general elections. He goes on to say that in the proposed cabinet reshuffle, the new Minister of Health will be Philip Telesford, who replaces Jonathan Lacrette, who will now take charge of the desk at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. All right, the government insider stated that the Minister of Economic Development, Lennox Andrews, will assume the responsibility of full-fledged Minister of Agriculture from Senator Adrian Thomas, who every time I'm talking about certain things. How come all you realize every time I'm talking about certain things, plateau? Yeah. So just going back, just backtracking a little bit. All right. David Andrew will only retain the education portfolio in the new government lineup. They're saying, and Gloria Thomas will be serving as the full Minister of Housing and Social Development. Quincy Britton will be Parliamentary Secretary, and some of the other positions will. All right, so that's, I think, what you would have missed when we had the disconnection day. Right. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Time will tell. We have a couple days. Yeah, let me see. Yes, we have a couple days. The other thing that we have to tell all about, boy. The Miss Plus Size drama continues. Miss Samantha Harris was crowned Miss Plus Size International, was it? That's the name of it, right? Miss Plus Size International. The event was held in St. Vincent and the Grenadines last month. You understand? So she won. There were some other areas that she won, like some other things. Anyway, we don't go into that. But the problem, after all the celebrations, after all the jubilation, after all the fluffs, we are now understanding that the contestants have not been paid. And they're accusing her, the event organizer, as to be giving them the run around here and run around there. Excuses here, excuses there, throwing them under the bus. And the contestants are now coming together to say, listen, this was such a hard experience for us. They're pointing fingers at the event organizer, who they refer to as Miss Williams. I don't know who Miss Williams, where Miss Williams from, you understand what I'm saying? They say, let me not even say what they say. They could tell all for themselves. So, in addition to speaking out for themselves on their individual social media pages, doing interviews and so on, Miss Samantha Harris and some other contestants, they called in on a program this morning in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to give the public an insight of the kind of experience that they had where that show is concerned.
Then, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Grenada.
Good morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thanks. Is it a Happy New Year? What a way to start, eh?
No, it's not a very happy new year for me. The way to start the new year is today is the 3rd, you understand? And waking up to all these lies and it's just so much.
Okay, so tell us what happened on the night, or where do you want to start from?
Night, everything. Tell us as much as you can.
We can afford 15 minutes,
yes.
Okay, so from arriving in St. Vincent, the first day, that's where the whole drama started. So what happened, Miss Williams charged $2,000 US for registration. Before I left Grenada, Western Union $1,000 US. On arrival, to pay the additional $1,000 US, which I did. When I get to St. Vincent at the hotel, Miss William was like, "You have the next $1,000 US with you? You have the next $1,000 US with you?" I said, "Yeah, but I already sent you the $1,000 US, which is for the registration." So she was like, "Okay, let me go to the front desk." When we went to the front desk, the people said, they did not receive my money. So I was like, "Okay, I have my receipt in my phone where Western Union, Miss Williams, $1,000 US. So she's like, "Oh, I had to use Miss Trinidad money to pay for you. How could you use Miss Trinidad money to pay for me when I already sent you $1,000 US? Okay, so that come and finish. The money has been paid. I entered the room. Going up to the breakfast and stuff like that, everything said it was all inclusive with the 3 meals, everything. The first day, I got the breakfast, the lunch, whatever. The next day, it was like when I went up to breakfast, they said everything that we're taking for, we have to pay for it. The meals, it was not inclusive. So I had to pay for all the meals. I have all receipt print here from Maya's hotel, for my breakfast, for my lunch, everything. What makes the thing bad now, I paid $2,000 US for registration. The day of leaving the hotel hold me and my team hostage because they said that Miss Williams did not pay the hotel right up to the Saturday that we leave in. So I had to use my bank card and pay for the 2 extra nights.
How much
Miss
was
Dominica
that?
came into the...
Can you say how much that was?
Yes, it was 182 US. 182 US. I have it in front of me. Miss Dominica came in the night of the show to do the show. Miss Dominica had nowhere to sleep. Miss Dominica, throughout my kindness after the show, like 3 a.m. in the morning, Miss Dominica had nowhere to stay. So we had no choice to take Miss Dominica in my room so that she could have stayed with us. But remember, I was leaving the next morning, so I didn't know how she managed out to the end. But everything is just a lie, what Miss Williams is saying. The contract, Miss Williams wants me to sign a contract that she's already breached. Miss Williams say the night of the show, I would receive a portion of my prize money, and then I'll get the rest in phase. That never happened. Miss Williams also stated that I have to stay some extra days on the island after I won. That never happened. Miss Williams is... I just saw.
Yeah, take a breath.
Everything about that and the show, it was just a big lie and a big fraud. All I'm asking for Miss Williams, I doesn't need her scholarship. I doesn't need her prize money. I just need my money that I invested, my $2,000 US, and all my other monies that I paid to be a part of the show. All the taxi driver, this is just too much. Miss Williams changed like 3 different taxi drivers in this 1 week because she's not paying the taxi drivers and the people. It was just a whole, it's just too much. Miss Williams make us go to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister didn't even know that we was coming. The man wasn't even aware that we was coming to the Prime Minister office,
So you just went in as a
with my
regular?
bubbly personality, I tried to kick in and make it look nice. Or what she said, she had a whole week plan of activity that never happened. We went to the Independence Parade. The people didn't even know. They're asking us, who is the person with you guys? Miss Williams just dropped us there and left.
Oh, Father God.
It's bad. It's really bad. I'm just asking her kindly and nicely, just give me back my $2,000 US and whatever fees that I paid, because Miss Williams, do not want this show down. The year is really too early for that. I can be a very nice person. Well, as she say, everybody knows me for that, for personality, but I take until I cannot take no more. And I'm reaching at that point where I cannot take no more. Miss Williams is just lying about everything. Mr. Williams is putting the Grenadines Hotel on everybody. The Grenadines Hotel just put out a statement saying they're not affiliated with Miss Williams. They know nothing about that. She changed 2 prize giving awards and she has a problem. She don't make you speak. When she calls you, she speaks for the whole time, for the hour, for the 2 hours. So you cannot get to bring across your point. This thing with lawyers on board. When contacted the lawyers know nothing about Miss Williams. They didn't even know the show went. You know, it's not looking good on St. Vincent. It's really not looking good on St. Vincent.
I was just about to ask, have you been to St. Vincent outside of this?
Yes, I did. I came when I was at the age of 13. I came to represent my school. I think we had an event at prep school.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember a school called Prep School in St. Vincent.
Yeah.
So I've been there when I was like 13 years. Yeah, at
My
prep
alma
school.
mater.
Same here.
And even that, I was asking Miss Williams, can you bring me back to show me where is prep school? Because that was, one of the memories I had. We did the La Soufrière volcano and stuff like that. And up to now, I haven't seen prep school and stuff like that. But I think we need to put an end and we need to put a stop to that. I don't think Miss Williams needs to continue the show because it's really not looking good. If you say you're doing a show to empower women, you're not. You're not. We need an end to that.
What about the other contestants? Are you in communication with them?
Of course I am. Miss Nigeria is willing to join the call if you guys permit me to add her.
I don't know how to add on the.
It's right there.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, all right. You do your thing.
Okay, and so there were some other contestants, as you see, they were attempting to add someone else. There were some other contestants who called into the program and they were talking about that. So when we saw this whole thing, all the pictures and so on, one would have thought that this show was well put together, that the contestants already received their prize monies and everybody went home happy. But you're now hearing a different story about this whole thing. Miss Grenada being at the center of it, being that she won the competition, well, kinda, because she has not received any sort of compensation, even after paying, that initial fee to be part of the show. As she says, it's $2,000 US, that's what, $5,000. Through something else with you. Now, Kiran James, the distinguished Grenadian 400-meter runner and Olympic medalist, is embarking, they say, on a new phase in his illustrious career as he prepares for the Paris 2024 Olympics under the guidance of his new coach, Chris Lawrence. Chris Lawrence is formerly an assistant of the late Harvey Glantz, right, who was Kiran James's coach. All right, Kiran James is setting sight on his 4th Olympic appearance. You understand? So this strategic coaching change aims to build, they say, upon Kiran James's already impressive track record, which includes 3 Olympic medals in the 400 meters. And of course, he's not going far from the the training that he received, because he's now continuing Harvey Glantz's legacy by aligning himself with Harvey Glantz's assistant as now his new coach. All right, so I think that's a really good story. That's a really, really, really good story. Connection is concerned, of course. That happens when you're not in a studio environment. All right, so let's see, we should stabilize shortly. I think we are stabilized now. Again, this happens when you're not necessarily in a studio environment. All right, the internet sometimes gets unstable. All right, so I think we should be back right now. We're back. All right, we apologize for that, for those of you who were affected by this. All right, so Kirani, again, for those of you who missed it, is aligning himself with the former assistant of Harvey Glantz, who was the then coach of Kiran James. Okay, Olio, we are moving on. So let me see. The next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, I see that some of our YouTube viewers are being affected. The next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, is let me show you a little video with him. He's everywhere now. You know, Phil. All right. Let me see if I can pull up a little thing on the thing there for you. See, coaching session in place. That's right. World-renowned goalkeeper, coach, and director of goalkeeping at Philadelphia Union is Phil Wheddon. He's here in Grenada for a couple of days, all right, and he's going to be conducting sessions, you know, goalkeeping sessions and so on. All right, he's going to be doing that from the 3rd of this month, that's from today, and it goes on till the 6th at the Queen's Park. All right. Now, he also went around, got some time, and he went around and so on so I know he went to, for sure, Happy Hill Secondary School, and, you know, he's giving a nice little motivational session there. All right, so big up to him. So he's aiming at developing the goalkeepers who are currently here in Grenada, and of course we need it. I mean, this guy is really, really, really good. You understand? So we are going to be learning as much as we can from him in his short stint here, just a couple of days. All right, so we have to make the best out of it. So yesterday, I told you how to remind me because I wanted to talk about this as, you know, I don't know, for what it's worth, as we just say. So, Basdio Pandey, former Prime Minister, Trinidad and Tobago, died on the first day of 2024. What a day to die. Basdio Pandey, for some, was a really good leader. But he also was the subject of criticism from many, from the highs of society to the lows of society. Papayo, but naturally with us, with skin of that hue, we tend to gravitate towards negatives. I have not in recent years heard anyone speak any sort of positivity about Basdio Pandey for some reason. I'm not saying that it has not been, but I just not coming my way. Papayo. The man make a mistake and close the eye January 1st, 2024. Man, the kind of things I am seeing written about Basdio Pandey. Like he was like the father of everything. He was like the father of everything great in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I've seen that kind of thing before, because I mean, I didn't funeral every day. But nah, sir. No, sir. No. People are telling you left, right, and center. Good things, great things, amazing things about Mr. Basdio Pandey. I mean, it's from Trinidad. Well, Mikey, why are you talking about it? It's just that it, you know, the kind of hypocrisy. It's so glaring. You know, that it just drew, look, my pressure is it. Like, you know, it just drew my attention. Like, what the hell? You know, like, everywhere, you know, like when something breaking the internet, somebody whining and they break the internet. Anyway, I'm saying this for what it's worth. You understand? Recognize the people who paved the way. Understand what caused you to gravitate towards them or away from them. But respect them for their strengths and as well their weaknesses, because no man is perfect. And let's treat people the way they ought to be treated while they're alive. Because when you make statements and you make tributes, and so when they're dead, dead man hear nothing. You know what I mean? Dead man can hear or feel nothing. And a word to the wise is sufficient. Taking a quick break and I'm coming back. When I come back, I've got the weather for you. I find I take too long. You understand? So I'm taking a quick one. And when I come back, we've got the weather for you and any other business on the business. We'll be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Our Tri-Island state is rich with history, full of the world's most charismatic people and an unstoppable force of progress. Grenadians, we have 50 years of achievements to celebrate. Join in the celebration of a lifetime. Grenada's Golden Jubilee, commemorating the anniversary of 50 years of independence. We are marking this milestone with a spectacular series of events honoring our culture, history, and progress. Whether you're at home or abroad, you don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full schedule of events and find out how you can participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations. You can also stay in the loop on all things Jubilee by following our social media pages, Grenada Turns 50. Grenada's 50th Independence Anniversary. One people, one journey, one future. Be a part of history.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Our Tri-Island state is rich with history, full of the world's most charismatic people and an unstoppable force of progress. Grenadians, we have 50 years of achievements to celebrate. Join in the celebration of a lifetime. Grenada's Golden Jubilee, commemorating the anniversary of 50 years of independence. We are marking this milestone with a spectacular series of events honoring our culture, history, and progress. Whether you're at home or abroad, you don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full schedule of events and find out how you can participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations. You can also stay in the loop on all things Jubilee by following our social media pages, Grenada Turns 50. Grenada's 50th Independence Anniversary. One people, one journey, one future. Be a part of history.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to the water! Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. Yay! A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a
a gentle stir helps the particles come together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now our water is clear and nearly bacteria free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink.
And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our wash pan.
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes. From as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Grenada, St. George. We are Grenada's tent people. At Real Value IGA Supermarket, we know that every penny counts. That's why we offer 3 amazing ways to save when you shop with us. First, our frequent shopper program gives you exclusive discounts on hundreds of items store-wide. Plus, you can accumulate points that can be redeemed for free groceries and other prizes. Sign up for our frequent shopper program today and start saving. Second, every week we offer deep discounts on a selection of items throughout the store. These weekly savings are a great way to stock up on your favorite essentials. Check out our weekly savings flyer every week to see what's on sale. Finally, our Super Deals program offer rock bottom prices on items that need to be sold quickly. These Super Deals are a great way to get great deals on fresh produce, meat, and other groceries. Keep an eye out for our Super Deal signs to save big. Real Value IGA Supermarket. 3 great ways to save.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Switch to a ready cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service. So you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
All right, so courts, yeah, man. So of course now we're getting into the weather, and weather is submitted by the Met Office. What we can tell you regarding the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times after midnight with few brief isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. If you are to take a look at the weather for tomorrow, God's willing, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times, especially overnight with light to moderate isolated showers. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. And of course, let's take a look at the people who are currently on YouTube. Blessings to you. I know that you were affected by a little downtime earlier. So we apologize for that, but we see that you are there. And we say blessings to you. So we've got Suzanne with us. We've got Velma. We've got Hillary. Who else we've got with us? We've got Laverne, my mom, Lintona, Catherine. And to all the people who are usually there, Celine is always there, Anne-Marie is always there as well, Rita, Williams is there with us as well. Hello, Rita. Wendell is with us, and everybody else who's there on YouTube. Blessings. Bring your people, come. Bring your people, come. Let them know that we are on YouTube as well. And those of you on Facebook, we call you the usual suspects. We want to say blessings to the usual suspects. So we've got Kirin, Shireen, Jane, Kenneth, Tavar, and the sharing committee. Thank you. Shum Shum, Adonna. I see that you're there as well. Bermuda, Angel. Michelle. Hey, Michelle Wagwan. Richie's always here with us as well. Big up to Richie. Bernadette, Rose. How are you doing, Rose? Jesse, Yvonne, Hazel, Dolores. Hi, Dolores. How are you? Yeah, big up to you, Kirin. All right, Angel and everybody else, man. Take care, and we'll touch base again. Yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. So take care. May God bless you. Liz, I see that you're there as well. Liz, so big up to yourself, Liz. All right. So guys, take care of yourself. All right. May God bless you and your family. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Blessings, people. Looking forward to being back with you again. God bless you. Take care.